Hi, Calvin and the rest of the Can We Talk crew. Congratulations on episode 50. That is an amazing accomplishment, especially being, so old and being on episode 1. I just am so very elated for your success and for the way that the podcast has grown. Authenticity was always very important to you, and I think that you've been able to maintain that while creating a safe space for people to voice their opinions, be seen, and more importantly, be heard. So I'm just so very proud and wish you much more success to come.
Can We Talk podcast, episode 50.
Hey, we made it. We made it to 50.
Yeah, 50 episodes.
50.
50 goddamn
That's
episodes.
That's a long time.
It's a lot. And we only record once a week. Once a week we record. So, of course, COVID happened. When we started the podcast in 2019, we were on foot. We were good. We had a team in place. I had an ideal in place, but yeah, COVID.
Was it in the middle of COVID or was it right before COVID?
It was right before it. I launched it in, I would say the end of 2019. Then in 2020 was when the shit really popped off in like February, March. So yeah, it was tough to get guests in here. Like no one knew what the fuck was going on. Like
right, because we thought we was all gonna die from COVID.
You had your little sanitizer over there. You were prepared though.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I really don't really fuck with people nowadays. Like, why did y'all not already have sanitizer? Like,
because y'all dirty.
I didn't even trust y'all.
Like, how did we get to a place where there's nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but starting the podcast at that point was really. It wasn't this. It didn't even look like this. You both were on at a time where it was just my phone and us yelling into it.
Oh
You're
my
right.
gosh, the phone situation. I was like, this is real ghetto, but I'm going to support regardless.
You didn't tell me that at the time.
I'm supporting you. That's why I support everything and everybody. I am a supporter. I love my people and I support you from the bottom to the top. And now we here.
Yeah, for sure. Like I couldn't even
it's a
imagine.
Learning stone.
It is a learning stone.
What do you call it?
Stepping stone?
Stepping stone. Stone is in there. I got half of the points.
Guys, we have had a great night before recording, so...
Oh my God.
We have.
We had some good food.
Oh my God, the food was... Like, he didn't want to make me to go play for work tomorrow.
There's nothing to go.
Tomorrow.
It's like one of those foods where you're like this.
Like, I feel like I need more. Like, I'm going to go buy some salad. Some shrimp. Some scrimps.
Some scrimps.
Some scrimps. I need some for school.
Having the whole building smelling like scrimps.
I know, they're going to kick me out.
Go home,
the shrimps.
I'm like, well, it's good. I'll go home and eat on my way home. Let me finish warming this up.
But this has been a fucking journey. Like I wanted to celebrate 50 because a lot of people started podcasts throughout the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, and not talking celebrities, because if you already have $1 billion in your pocket, you can afford to do anything you want, right? But a lot of people who started their podcast throughout the pandemic didn't take it serious. And I'm not saying like what they were producing wasn't dope. I'm just saying, like, I don't do this for the ideal of money. Like, I really would do this for free, and I do it for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's just, I just want to fucking celebrate it. Like, 50 episodes of this, and we redid everything. The podcast was called something else before it, and I don't count none of those episodes. Those episodes don't even exist anymore. What was it? Sometimes we eat, sometimes we talk podcast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And
he cooked like all of twice.
Sometimes we eat, sometimes we talk.
We ate all of twice.
But it became a process where like no one wanted to talk. There's like, we want to come and eat. You know what I mean? So I was like, I used to get really annoyed. I'm like, okay, do you want to actually have a conversation? Because it was supposed to be like every other episode was gonna be cooking, and we talk about the food.
I was under the impression that I would get food every time.
Yeah,
because you're a chef, and I feel like you already know my ideal of man cooking. So
as long as you have some seafood, guys, you good to go. Okay.
It better be spicy and right.
Spicy and right.
Because I'm hot and spicy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not to wink into the camera. Oh, wow.
Y'all got lashes now. Y'all look back on episodes.
Oh, gosh.
And speaking about past episodes, like we kind of, I wanted to show you just previous versions of what this looked like, and like this version of me now, looking back then, would not accept none of that shit. I wouldn't put none of that out, but it's always
strict.
But it's always cool. It's I'm not strict. I just know exactly what a vision is. I know my vision is. Having vision sucks a lot of times because you know exactly what it should look like, and everyone doesn't have the same vision. So I didn't have this. I don't know how this even was really constructed. I just started putting shit up here.
I like it though.
I literally just said, "Fuck my living room." And let's just make it this because I don't use it to do anything other than living.
You're right.
I mean, you still have your bedroom, so
Yeah,
that's
I
where you
get the bed.
sleep.
Yeah, that's where my work equipment is. So I'll just be in my room all fucking day. Shit.
The life of working from home.
Yeah, for sure. And you work from home, correct?
Yes. It's good because I don't really sit in like a work chair sitting. You know those little.
This used to be my work chair. I used to put this over there and have all my stuff for work like right over there in the corner.
Mine it's like one of those little futon, it's like one of those little round chairs that you dip into. And then I have a Snuggie. And I prop my feet up on a chair and I sit back and I literally movies. And I watch movies on my tablet.
Living the dream.
Working from home was great, like to start off with. It was amazing. Like the first few months was just like, oh, this is way different than I'm used to. Now it's just like, but you still feel weird being like feeling that way because you're like, damn, I literally just got to turn over and just work. Like I don't have to go anywhere.
But then it's like, oh, we're gonna have y'all come back in office, and like, I don't really want to come back in office because I don't want to have to get up in the morning, get dressed when I can get dressed and get up and get ready at lunch. Like, I don't want to have to get up early in the morning and get myself presentable because nobody sees me. I don't even know if I want to go back to that.
Great thing about my work situation is like we're not going back to office ever.
Yo, we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Who cares? It's time to talk.
They need to know who I am.
Well, I was the girl with purple hair.
I was like,
That's all you gotta say.
Been on it in a long time. I forgot. I'm just kidding, y'all. It just literally just clicked in my head.
Well, introduce yourselves.
It's too late now.
No, it doesn't matter.
I'm kevisha. _ Renee on Instagram.
This is episode 50, guys. Like anything is possible. We can do an intro in the middle of the episode. It's perfectly
He's
fine.
freaking out on the inside, y'all.
I'm not. I'm really excited for episode 50 because it's like getting it to this
He's
point.
grown.
What do you mean have I? What the? Okay, what we not about to do? It's just a really.
I love fucking with Calvin.
It's a real moment. Like this is something that like I never thought was attainable. To set up a podcast and have it run for fucking 50 episodes and have consistent amount of guests.
Because you traveled with the episode too, right?
I did one episode. Technically, it's not really an episode. It was more so like me like, oh, I have to record in New York. I'm in New York and I have to actually put an episode out that's in New York. So, in hindsight, I would have done it differently because there was a whole, like, the place I was at, there was a whole podcast studio in the apartment complex.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't record in there.
Damn.
Recorded in some fucking game room, but hopefully we do move forward with like actually doing like episodes outside, like in Dallas and Houston and things like that. Because I know someone we were supposed to have on moved from Elgin to Houston, and I wouldn't mind going to Houston to record a few episodes. Yeah, for sure.
I want to go to New York for Christmas because I don't like cold.
Freezing.
Okay, I don't like cold. That's why
Frostbite.
we're gonna go travel and go to Costa Rica. I'm gonna go to all the beaches, and so I can be like, when I come back, I'm gonna be like, dang, kevisha, you tan. I'm be like, I'm brown skin. But
I'm so sick of her. She's from the day that I met her, she was like, I'm brown skin. Like, kevisha, you are the yellowest person I've ever met.
But I'm gonna get brown. And y'all be like, dang, kevisha.
You just need the tan.
Tan, brown skin.
And she don't even go in a tanning bed. So if she wanted to get brown,
I want to do it naturally in the sun.
I mean, we all got a little bit of melanin
probably,
in us,
in
but
an environment would probably be better than natural, like in that sense.
she would have to tan. This girl is white.
When I had my white friends, I was getting there because they wanted to go to the little bit pool. I wanted to go to the pool. We just out there tanning. They even had tanning
Did
lotion.
you have on sunscreen? Look, now I'm in school.
No.
Did you have on sunscreen? You can
They
get
had
skin
tanning
cancer.
lotion.
That's even worse.
And it doesn't matter. I was getting tan. I had to stop.
Quickest way to get cancer is with
Have you been to New York before?
No, but I want to go when it's cold because I want like a Christmas.
She want the ideal of a Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know, we're in
It ain't
Texas.
that.
It don't fucking snow out here
It did
for
snow
Christmas.
at one point.
And not for Christmas.
Yeah, but February.
It's a whole new year. Each time, and it snowed. We want that like snow, like in the movies. Like in the movies, how you see the snow falling down, and I don't know.
You saw the snow falling
Because
out. You really could have had a real
But
life Christmas in the middle of that snowstorm.
We had ice this day for a long time.
That's true. Definitely.
But they have snow where it's like, but at the same time, like I couldn't live there because they don't cancel school.
And
They don't cancel work.
And it's funny because like when I was there in February when the stuff was happening here in Texas. I was in New York at that point in time.
It's
Right.
snowing.
And it was way worse here than it was there.
Yeah, so it's like they're like, oh, y'all don't have these equipments.
And the
We're not equipped for this. We don't have just like it doesn't do this here. Like, what are y'all not
And
understanding?
I saw the biggest difference while I was there, right? Like, so I would look out on the street, and you would have like 10 people physically moving snow off of sidewalks, and you also have these little like snow cart vehicles, like small ones, like like a golf cart looking thing that would go on the sides, and then you also had big ass tractors that would continuously go in a
they
circle.
have shit for that.
They would go in a circle every single few. You see the same tractor, and then they would find a spot within like the area, and just dump all the snow in one spot, like a parking
so they
area.
can go to work. Absolutely not.
People were driving like it was as if like it was like mad snow. It was crazy, but like his streets was just as fucking busy as it wasn't snowing.
Dang.
See, we can't even. We crashing. We falling off the bridges. Like we're
not
failing
prepared.
in life.
Ever.
Yeah.
We are not prepared for that, and it's not supposed to happen here in Central Texas or Central America. I don't know. We not no.
Central America.
We are Central
We're far from
America.
Central America,
Wait,
guys.
what are we? I don't.
We're west.
We're west. So it ain't supposed to happen. Just know when you come to Texas, don't expect no shit like that. And when we shut down shit, don't look at us crazy because we ain't got time to be out there with y'all shoveling fucking cold ass shit.
We're not
Who's
doing it.
about to be out there in the cold shoveling?
What about the tornado stuff that happened in Round Rock?
Oh my god, that was close. I went to
That wasn't too far from you.
No, I went to my best friend's house thinking I was about to be safe, and the tornado was right there by her apartment.
In
Wasn't
Round
it
Rock?
across the street?
Yeah, so you know where that Bank of America and like right there,
Where
the
Ross
toll and the 35 right there connect. Her apartment is right there,
Not
like
just
we're
where it
behind, like where the going other way where the Chuck E. Cheese and all that
hit. So
shit.
you left to go there for protection.
Thinking I was gonna be safe.
Oh,
and
no,
I ran
you went to the storm. The storm didn't come to you.
I went there a little bit after, so it wasn't like I didn't like, but like I went towards the shit. Like
I was in that shopping center
in my
just before that
apartments, we
shit
lost
happened.
electricity, but that's it. Like it didn't.
That was
like,
it.
Bank of America is still shut down.
Yeah. As long as that Ross still
And I
out
have
there?
Bank of America. I should cancel their ass because they cannot afford to put they.
Like, you want to cancel them because they got hit by a tornado?
I'm done.
Where my money at? That's why I'm broke.
Where my money at?
And went with the tornado.
Tornado took it.
The
You
tornado
only have
took
tornado
it.
insurance for your money.
Like literally, that Bank of America, it's bordered up still.
Is that Ross open yet? No.
I didn't
Because
even
they
see
took
the
that.
Ross.
I didn't care about nothing else, but they took out my Ross. That's the Ross I grew up on. And
He's
they
like,
took it
I
out.
go there and I can't go. Now I can't go nowhere.
I've
They took
never
it out.
been over there in the Ross.
Me
You
either.
live in Round Rock. That's the only Ross. You don't shop at Ross.
I do, but I didn't go to the Round Rock Ross.
Okay.
I went to Burlington, but I was going to the Ross like back more so in Austin. I just haven't been in Ross in a long time. I haven't been in Burlington.
Me either.
Rest in peace to that Ross still to this day. It still hurts my heart.
I shop luxury. No, I'm just
Oh shit, I'll be at Ross like a motherfucker, picking shit off
I'm
the phone.
obsessed with Fashion
I'm
Nova and
definitely
Shein,
there.
so I don't even like to go in stores. I'm like, instead just like, hey, let's go shopping. I'm like, just go to Fashion Nova. Well, kevisha. I just want go to Shein. Like,
That 4Pay is crazy.
Yeah.
oh, I don't do 4Pay because I can't
What you
have
can't?
somebody taking my money out and I don't know, and then I'm like, why isn't this? No, I'm just gonna pay for it all at once and just go on with life.
You can 4Pay anything now. Gas.
I don't like it.
You can do gas.
Gas.
Yeah.
What?
You can do gas.
Why did I know about this? And gas almost
Yeah,
$5.
because I would do it for gas probably.
Would it be smart if you? I don't know. Maybe it's the same idea of like credit cards
With
for
who?
gas.
A credit card?
No, like these industries are allowing you to do 4Pay with gas, like on their prepaid cards or whatever.
I don't even pay attention.
Everything. I think. What did I saw something. What was it? It was something that was like super simple to get, but you can 4Pay it. I'm have to remember that at some point. But like, huh?
Quad. I mean, I know that means 4, but quad pay.
Like that's
Yeah.
what it was called. Quad.
But there's different companies though.
Quad pay, shop pay app.
Well, starts with a K and then
Quad.
Zip Quad or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of shit. But like you can do that with gas. And I wish I could think of the fucking thing I saw. You can do it on mattresses. Like I think you can do it on cars now or some shit. Like
Cars? You know me no car paid. But why would it be on cars when you already paying on that monthly?
maybe if you're paying for it outright.
That would extend your payments long.
Paying for it outright. Like a vehicle's $2,500 split into 4. I bought this TV
What
on 4Pay.
vehicle is $2,500? That's not cash.
I don't
And not
know.
already broken.
that's bad.
If
Not
you're getting
broken.
a $2,500 car, just know you're gonna be paying more money to fix on it.
Hey, my first car was a 1999 Cadillac Ciera. Broke down in 5 months.
Yeah.
Why do guys always get Cadillacs?
I didn't know what I was getting.
Cadillac is
I'm not a
like
car guy.
old school, like luxury for real. Like my dad.
My shit had warming seats in it too. It was leather with warming seats, but that's not why I got it.
That's great.
I have no idea why I got it. It was the cheapest car in the lot. I was like, all right, I need a car.
Warming
Let's get it.
seats are everything.
In Texas. In the summer.
Gonna need it.
I'm anemic, so I'm cold all the time. So like warming seats is great.
So let's get into what you guys are doing currently. You're back in school. You're going to Costa Rica to touch turtles.
Okay, look. I'm traveling, right? And I want to touch the sea turtle. Like, I can't go on the beach to touch the baby ones because
What about that particular turtle is appealing to you? Like, there's mad other turtle species.
I know, but they have like little fins. Like, I can't capture one and keep it as my pet. So, I'm
But
going
you
to
can
jail.
have a pet turtle.
Yeah, I had a pet turtle when I was little.
Did
It's not the
satisfy you?
same.
Didn't get the job done?
No, because I see the little Nemo and they're like, dude, squirt. That's what I want.
Oh, you want to talk to it? Okay, gotcha. You
I'm
want
going to talk to it, but
Bet.
it's just a sea turtle. It's not like a regular
I saw
turtle.
this video. This girl was like petting or playing with a little baby bear, and that motherfucker tore her ass up. Like,
Yeah, see, that's too
bit her
much.
whole chin.
So I saw the video of the girl. She like the sea turtle. There was like a lot of them around, and she was on a sea turtle floaty. It bit the floaty. The floaty started like deflating, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Then it tries to come after her, so she hops on the jet ski. I was like, "Look, I don't want something biting me just because I'm trying to pet you. Like, I'm gonna pet you. You going about your business. I'm not gonna record it because I don't want to go to prison." So. Oh, and sloths. I want to grab a sloth.
We saw some
That
sloths
sounds
and
disgusting.
No,
sloths. They're furry.
they're just slow. That's all.
They got the big ass claw
I
things
don't like
though.
that name.
They do have claws, but they're not. I heard that they're not mean. They're kind of friendly.
What we be hearing from people, like, who'd you hear it from?
They have cougars out there. I'm scared.
What did you hear?
I don't want no cougar coming after me, sneaking up. They don't even roar. They like do the little round thing.
They purr.
I don't want that. Don't try to. I'm gonna die. Be making a TikTok all of a sudden. I look behind me, a cougar's behind me. I'm gonna freak out and die. I'm dead.
So you're gonna be traveling. What is your plans for traveling? Like, What's stop one? You said Costa Rica stop one. What's after that?
So I want to go to Costa Rica.
Are you gonna be working from home in Costa Rica?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not gonna be working at all.
Okay.
I thought about working, but then I'm just like, I work from 10 to 7. I can't even enjoy life. Right?
Same.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad they're keeping the times for like the sun. I don't know whether the government has the ability to keep times for the
Because
sun.
it's all made up.
like I like 8 to 5, but this 10 to 7, it's like before the time changed.
Sucked.
It was dark. It was dark
as
outside.
fuck at
Like,
6.
What the hell? What am I gonna do now?
Like the fact that, we're going to keep it daylight.
Yeah, like who
So y'all
gives the
could have
right to
been
the
done
government?
this and y'all just like, so whatever time it is right now is really not the time and we don't really know what time it is.
Facts.
So I'm gonna go to Panama. I just want to travel where there's beaches and the sun's out. I don't want to come back to Texas. Like, I want to be where I can just travel and when it gets cold. In Texas.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole winter
So she's
months.
not
Like,
coming back for a
Ooh,
time.
it's about to be cold. Let me go travel somewhere where it's warm. And then I'll come back when it's hot.
Over here.
But it's kind of too hot. I don't know.
So I'm gonna stay gone.
So I'm gonna like get my followers up. I'm gonna do I want to be a content manager where I just work on other people's
Stuff.
stuff to get them more followers. That's what I'm gonna do.
Why not just like a West Coast trip? Like there's mad beaches from Seattle all the way down to like New Mexico.
I heard Seattle is depressing. And
I want to go to Seattle.
I'm like that too.
I want to visit, but I don't want to.
I want to live in Seattle. That's the ultimate goal.
I know some people that live in Seattle and they're like, well, it's depressing. It rains all the time.
And that's probably people from California. Like,
They were born there.
Oh, well, then they've never seen anything outside of rain. Except for on Instagram.
On Instagram. Insta.
So you back in school? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I think I talked about lashing at some point on one of these episodes.
One of the 55,000 we've done.
Yeah. I don't know
I
if
mean,
it made
50.
the cut. It might have made the cut. Who knows? But yeah, so I was like, what do I want to do with my life? Like I'm at like a standstill. You know, I was working out all the time and then I stopped. And I was like, what am I going to do? I don't want to work for nobody. Like, I'm just like, I worked on my attitude, but it's just like, I'm just done working for people. I'm like done supporting.
I worked on my attitude, but I'm just done.
Like, you know, I don't want to, like, I don't care enough to be like, let me stop talking so I could support their business and continue to make them rich.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. August Alsina. But yeah, so
Shout out to August. The entanglements is crazy.
Entanglement. That's my song. I don't care about y'all not liking
The song Entanglement?
I
I'm
love
done
that
with
song.
Jada. I can't stand her.
Because y'all mad because y'all all in entanglements and don't know about it. Sorry.
Entanglements and
But I like the song. It's a good song. Like the beat is good. But anyways, off topic. So
Everything's
nobody
off
gets
topic.
mad. But yeah, so I've actually been putting it off for a few years, and Kevisha actually went to school,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, I should be going too, and I still did not go.
What's the process? How long does it take?
Mine's about 7 months. 7.5 months. So my expected graduation date is December. So I'm going to school for esthetician. So working on y'all's beautiful faces, which is
Dope.
like a part of lashing too. So I think I would still like incorporate lashing in today. I just won't be just fully based off lashing like I was. Like it's just a lot to lashing.
I don't know.
It's very tedious. Like it's a lot.
I have a question. So when you put your lashes, like the ones you do, are they hard or are they soft? Like regular lashes?
They're a little bit harder than your lashes.
I always wondered.
But they have some like soft ones too. But I think it's just
There's
they're about
textures to these things?
yeah. There's different textures,
Well-
but they're harder, and they go on top of your individual lash. So like you're separating a lash and then
Y'all ever fall asleep with your lashes?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I wake up like this.
I've had lashes on because I don't do them all the time because sometimes just like, oh, I want to be bougie, so I'm gonna put some lashes on. But I fell asleep with them. I actually woke up and they were still on.
Yeah, the individuals you can't take off by yourself. So there's
They put on,
strip
like, glue?
lashing and then there's individuals.
What do you mean, like individual?
Oh,
Like
excuse me, I'm belching. So like individuals are like, you know how our eyelashes, we have a whole bunch of lashing. So just each one of those.
oh, that takes time.
Yeah, it's about a 2-hour
Are they permanent?
process. Huh?
Are those permanent?
No.
No,
No?
they come off. They come off when your natural lashes fall off. So that one time you'd be like, oh, my lash. Boom. Yeah. But yeah, so I end up enrolling in
Like,
school.
Are the individual ones hard? Like if I go like this, are they gonna be stiff or they're just gonna go up like my eyelash?
I mean, they'll go up, they'll move because they're on your lash, your natural lash. So they're going to move with your lash.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Like, as versus the strip is literally just glued on top of all of your lashes. And it's just not a demonstration.
But that's what you're wanting to do moving forward.
Yeah, so instead of just focusing on lashing, I'm focusing on the whole outer layer, the epidermis. The
Skin.
Yeah, the skin. So the top layer of your skin. Instead of, maybe deeper if I do injections and stuff. But
Do either of you guys have tattoos?
Yeah. I have one on my hip and I have one right here. I got when I was high. And then I have one on my shoulder.
Were they painful?
yeah,
This one was painful. And I don't even think they did it right because they say that they're supposed to be up here. This, I was like, at first it's like, you know what, I don't even want it. It was halfway done. I'm good. But I finished it and then I scratched it. So I'm like, I'm not getting that redone.
Wait,
No.
what does it say?
Loyalty.
Oh, I was like,
It's one of them hood tattoos.
Oh yeah, everyone got loyalty on them. I got
Yeah,
loyalty
like,
on me too.
Yeah, it's like a, it's
What the fuck
like
was
your
you loyal
first
to?
tattoo.
What the fuck was we loyal to?
Low to the streets.
You know, I was saying, because I was talking to some random guy in the club or whatever. I was like, older people now travel more than younger people because we were out there in the streets when we were young. We were going to
We
our friend's
survived.
house. We were out there playing. We drank out the water hose. Like, we was out there in the streets. And now that we're older, we still want to be out there in the streets. These younger generation grew up playing Xbox, so they're like in the house.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Facts.
They don't know nothing about them outdoors.
Drinking out the water hose, trying to survive out there.
Eating out the green box, whatever the green box was.
Oh my god.
We don't even know what the green box is. We just know it's like kind of safe, but
it had
like not
bushes
safe.
around it.
I have no idea what that was.
Just
It could
go
have
hang
been all
out and sit
explosive,
on
and we
top
just
of
like
it.
sitting on there,
Right,
kicking
right.
it.
Chilling.
Everyone had a green box, yo.
Oh my god. We need to post a picture of that. Green box. Boom.
God, like, it's episode 50. We still gotta talk about it being 50.
It's been a long time.
It's a long time. The episode we did, is it counted in the 50?
It isn't?
No.
So it's
When
really
kevisha
more
was
than
on?
50.
There's over 100 episodes that exist in the universe.
Dang.
But if this, like,
They
orientation,
made the cut.
not even making the cut, it just, like, had to pivot at that point when COVID started. Like, I used to have someone on consistently, but I was only once a month. Once a month.
I thought it was once a week.
No, it was once a month. And then it became, now it's once a week. And, shout out to people who want to be on the podcast. But, like, it's a process. Like, I literally will sit on, like, a video chat with a person I've never met before for an hour and a half just to see what their mind is like and if they can even carry a goddamn conversation.
Yeah.
Because people get on this shit and just, like, freeze. And I don't understand it. But I do understand it, too.
It's the camera. Only on camera.
But I do it only for people. I make sure people feel comfortable on the way they look. Because a lot of times I used to post videos, people didn't like the way they looked. I was like,
Yeah, I was looking, y'all. Ooh, had just
Oh my gosh.
out my locks. I was looking.
She just sees some old videos.
Come here looking like that.
She sees some old videos. She's like, I didn't have lashes on. Who did I think I was?
I have lashes, y'all. Okay, if you know me, you know, like 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna have a retwist because I love the growth stage. But back then, when they're short, their growth stage is like, oh damn, you need a retwist. And nobody told me that. I was just like, oh, whatever. Like, and my cousin started my locks, so she lives in fucking Arlington. So who's driving? Like, I didn't really trust anybody in my head like that. Like, I never really, like, I would always do my own hair.
You do your own locks?
Like, I would braid it down. Like, I would.
You can braid hair?
Yeah, I could do all that. Like,
Braid my hair.
I choose not to.
Braid my hair.
I don't advertise it because I don't want to.
But braid my hair.
It's skip my generation. I can't do it.
Braid my hair for me.
$30.
She said, I'm done with her.
What about some shrimp and some seafood?
Okay.
Oh, look.
Don't forget the pasta.
Don't forget the pot.
And I need unlimited. Like,
Oh, God.
well, not unlimited, like unlimited for that day, so
We
I
don't-
can eat until I get full.
Oh, because you're angry because there's nothing left.
Because I don't portion control. I don't portion control myself anymore. So that was like a portion control type of vibe.
That was actually a lot of food, in my opinion.
It was, I got full.
If you were to go to a
I
restaurant,
don't portion control anymore, guys. So I just eat until my stomach hurts.
if that plate was to be set in the restaurant, that would have been a $40 plate, easy.
And I'll pay $40 for that.
But then
And I
you still
probably won't
Another
eat
one?
it all. But I want something to take home.
You wouldn't
It's
eat it
okay.
all.
I'll bet your hair for a plate of food.
What do you think work that out?
I just don't like to braid all the, like, it's just like I grew up braiding my mixed breed cousins' hair, so
Not mixed breed
they
cousins.
had a lot of hair. Like their
She's
hair was
braiding my
down
hair.
their back. Like who wants to spend time braiding hair down somebody's back?
Mine is barely out of my hat, so.
I didn't have the passion for it.
No
Shout
passion?
out to the hairstylist because y'all work. Y'all definitely work.
Because I can't even braid to the scalp.
Yeah, I
can do, like, a braid.
I just,
Right, I can do singles all day.
Yeah.
Cornrows that I'm just like.
I mean, I don't like do like designs and shit, like or not. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even like doing my own hair. So like, yeah, in them episodes, I was like, So we were looking back on. I was like, yeah, what?
Yeah, we definitely
Why
look
was
back
I
on some
looking like
previous
this?
episodes. A lot of those aren't even visible to like people. A lot of them are private videos.
Yeah, like it was like that was like when I first started. My hair was like up here. Now I got some. Look, y'all see
Hang
that?
time.
I got some hang time, baby. Like,
The dreads wasn't for me. I
Yeah.
tried it and just didn't. I don't like the
they were
flat
so cute on her. She didn't.
It was like flat, and I was just like, "What is this?" When I'm used to like curly, crazy hair. I'm just gonna wear curly hair.
You probably could have like went bigger. The person who did it like did yours are really small. That's probably why.
Yeah, but then I was like, if I get bigger, they're gonna be just
Not bigger,
big
like at least like
globs.
my length or my thickness of it. Yours were like, cause you had a lot of them in your hair.
I
So
feel like if I had hair like yours, it probably would look better.
Kevisha, you would never.
And I know.
Never.
So I'm like,
I'm just
Kevisha, just
kidding.
stick
I
to the
love
straight.
her.
Stick to the curly hair, and that's your life now. Like, don't try to do dreads because it's just not working out for you.
I mean, you can always get them done. Everybody's getting them.
I'll think
Everyone's
about
getting
it.
everything
Putting them in.
done.
Everybody's getting them put in. So
Not even hair, everything done. Like, what are y'all's thoughts or views on like people doing surgically enhancements on certain body parts?
I'm gonna get a BBL. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Okay. You see me posting butt pics? Mind your business. Mind your business.
yeah, I feel like people should do. I mean, whatever makes them feel beautiful, whatever. They're just gonna have to pay the consequences. But
And does it like? I've always had, because I know multiple people who have like went out and done certain surgeries in Miami, whatever. They just happen to have great personalities too. There are a lot of women who do go get these surgeries done and don't have personality and expect their life to turn around after the surgery and then become depressed or then be, if they weren't already depressed before, but like
yeah,
what level of responsibility for the woman or the women who do these things that are supposed to result in male attention or female attention, depending on what you actually like?
I mean, I don't think it's always about male attention. Like, y'all don't, like,
really
man, y'all need to pipe down sometime. It ain't always about y'all. Like, but, like, some people just do it because they just, like, they don't see in their self. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a lot of time it's not more so men point of view, is more like the women, because women are like sexually like viewed all the time. Like you have, like, when we were growing up, like there was this ideal of how a girl should look, like the big lips, the big booty, all that was not in. So the fact that everybody's doing that now is crazy. Like, oh, now y'all want the lip fillers, so now y'all want your lips to be plumped. But when the girls had big lips back in school, y'all fucking make fun of them. Like, you know, so it's just about, like, it's always going to be like how women are viewed. Like, it's always a point of view towards women, like how they should look. Like, why does it fucking matter? When people who grew up this way had this, and it was not a thing, but now it's a thing because a certain type of culture is doing it. And that's where I feel like it comes in more to play, because people feel like they should now have to look this way to be accepted. Yeah, like everybody wants a little waist and big ass because now that's what's trending. Everybody wants big lips when they get. Well, we don't even, like, black people don't even have to get lip fillers. Like, let's just be real. Like,
some black people do.
But it's like this much of black people have to get lip fillers.
Why?
And you don't have to, because you are naturally already have lips. But it's like that ideal of people, and it feels like women feel like they should have to look a certain way, so they get the BBL, they get the BB whatever, all these BBs.
All the BBBs.
The BBs. The BBGs. I don't fucking know. Like, they feel like they need that because that's what's trending, and that's what they feel like men want to see, because a lot of men are gravitating towards the other cultures that are doing it.
Maybe a lot of men, but most men are just like, you know what? I kind of just want something natural. Because you don't know how them people. Sometimes I've seen some videos.
I've seen people in real
girls
life.
look completely different. They put on makeup. They're like, there's this one girl on TikTok. She looks like a completely different person with makeup on.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. It's like the dark skinned woman.
Yes.
Yes. She looks completely different.
My God. Definitely. Oh my gosh.
I wish I could slay like her sometimes. But I'm like, I don't want to, like, be a whole different woman, though. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, as much that, like, you can do it.
Without makeup, she looks scary. Like you don't want to wake up to that.
False advertisement.
She said, without makeup, she looks scary.
Like, you go home to that and you wake more, you're like, what the hell?
Right. It's drastic.
It is.
Completely
It
drastic.
is.
You wouldn't think it's the same person.
Yep.
And that's why I asked about, like, the male intent when it comes to body modifications, right? A lot of women that I know who've actually had certain surgeries, whether it be the best one or the worst one, I don't care about that, but, like, they've expressed, like, yo, like, men want this type of attention, and I want men to fuck with me. So I want to look like this because this is what the men they see look for.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's usually men they know.
Yeah, I don't think it's men that they know.
Like what you were saying, right? Like you like majority of men don't give a fuck.
They really don't. They don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's men that know. I think they just compare themselves to other women.
They compare themselves to Love and Hip Hop. They compare themselves to reality TV. Like, yes, you probably need to look like that for reality TV. Like, you probably have to do that. Yeah. But everyday life and real life, like, I don't see some woman in Nebraska needing to have a BBL.
No.
Because the people in Nebraska don't watch fucking Love and Hip Hop.
But Love and Hip Hop is funny.
It is.
I can't do the reality
I'm
shit.
not the only one with drama in my life.
I don't have.
Thank you.
No, it's
They got all this money and they still got drama.
Anytime she puts it, anytime she watches like any of that reality TV, I'm like, I have a smart TV. Are you looking to make my TV dumb? Like,
It's not that it's Bad Boys because I'm all that shit right now on Zoom. So
like, damn, my TV looks stupid as hell now.
I seen like 1 or 2 episodes of that.
I love Bad Boys. I love it. Bad Boys is like my shit, right? Every Sunday I have to watch it. And then Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh
That's my
I used to
show I
watch
gotta watch
those.
too.
I watched Temptation Island.
Okay, my dad watches that. I don't know what. I think my dad didn't live like an extreme life, so he has to watch stuff that the dating life now. Like he loves Temptation Island, Love Island, every island really. That's my dad.
All the islands.
But yeah, I seen bits and pieces of that. I'm like,
See,
I don't know.
I like to watch drama TV. I don't have any drama in my life, so I just want to see.
She's so nonchalant. She don't give a damn.
I want to see other people's drama.
Exactly.
Even like when my sister's like, "Hey, do you know what happened?" I'm like, "Oh, what happened?" As long as it's not me in the drama, I don't care. I just like other people's
I don't
drama.
think you've ever been in like
No.
drama.
So now I don't even know what
We've known
that
each
is.
other for a
What's
very
drama?
long time. Like
They're like, "Kevisha," I'm like,
not. She
I don't
give a damn.
care.
What high schools do y'all graduate from?
Well, we
Burnett.
met each other at Aikens, but
Aikens.
she ended up leaving her last year of school to go to Burnett.
I don't like Aikens. I hated Aikens. First day I came
There's
to
a high school called Burn.
Yeah,
in
Burnett,
Texas.
Burnett, Texas. Burnett High School. It's Burnett, not Burnett.
Where is it located at?
In Burnett, Texas.
Oh, okay. I was like, Burnett Road?
Everybody thought that. I was like, yeah, I came from Burnett. They're
Also,
like,
I've never seen a high
Burnett
school
Road.
in
I
Burnett
was
Road.
like, Burnett, Texas. From what school? Burnett High School.
Yeah.
The first day I went to Aikens, I saw somebody get jumped into a gang.
Oh, okay. They have to ask.
I was like,
But then smiled after.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, what are they doing? Like, they're just jumping them in. I was like, what?
Everyone's watching. Yeah, this is normal. Hey,
Yeah, some boy-
homeroom's in the hour, but like we will take care of this first.
Some boy stole the golf cart and was like running
They
around.
always throw the golf carts at
Bro,
Aikens.
I was just like, this is not it. This is not it.
Aikens was, yeah.
So I'm going back to my white school with white people and Mexicans. Like, I
The white
I
guy.
can't.
But she wanna be brown skinned.
Exactly.
She couldn't even take the heat.
I couldn't.
How far is that from here?
I'm so sick
How
of
far is Burnett, Texas from here?
An hour.
About an hour. What direction?
Not far.
What direction? Where? Like, what major city is it close to? Is Austin the closest major city?
Is it going
It's-
towards San Antonio or?
It's like going west towards Westlake. It's, you know where Marble Falls? That's the closest city to
Okay.
It's like 15 minutes from Burnett. Like, we didn't have a Walmart in Burnett, so we had to go to Marble Falls to go to Walmart.
That's how I used to be in Pflugerville. We ain't have no Pflugerville Walmart. You have to go Round Rock.
Yeah.
But short distance, of course.
Right. In the middle, all these roads.
All these goddamn roads.
All these roads. Now I gotta drive all these miles to go to Wally World.
But yeah, Burnett's, I mean, I'm not going to go live there. I just wanted to graduate. I was like, I'm not graduating from Macon.
Is your family from there? And you decided to go back home, or?
Well, my mom's from California.
Oh,
My
so
dad's
not
from
at all in
California.
Texas.
No.
So how'd y'all end up in Burnett?
That's what I'm asking.
When did y'all migrate there?
No. Like, most of my mom's family lives in Burnett, but I don't go see them.
But they're from California. I didn't know your mom's from
My
California.
mom's from California. My grandma's from
Plants.
Germany.
State plants. But my brother he's not from California, but he's been in California since he was 17. Right. He hasn't lived back
He's
in
from
Texas
California at this
since. And he's 38. So, crazy. So let's talk food. Let's talk about food. I like food. You guys like food.
I know. Let's talk about you. We haven't talked about you.
We don't talk about me ever.
It doesn't matter.
What y'all want to know about
We're
me?
gonna talk about you.
Let's know what
With the food, since you brought it up, so like we see you traveling, we see you posting the foodies, and you don't bring no plate by nobody. Like,
I mean, traveling from Dallas or Houston or even Oklahoma
like
City
every
with food.
weekend you're gone, or maybe those old pictures. But I feel like you're
I'm pretty consistent with posting what I'm doing after I do it versus it in real time.
So, what are good places in Houston to go eat?
That's a good question. I like to frequent outside of Houston and Katy. I think Katy has maybe better food than the actual city of Houston. We were there 3-4 weeks ago or some shit.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you haven't traveled since then? Cause y'all be on the move.
That's him. It'd be so spontaneous.
I know.
Like, I gotta get away this weekend. I'm like,
I'm like that.
Okay.
Like working from home, like I literally just want to go somewhere.
Like where are we going?
Yeah.
Like she hates it, but I'm like, yo, hey, I'll tell her on.
Just drag it along.
I'll tell her on a Sunday, next Friday, we're somewhere else.
Time to go somewhere, and he's just like, no, let's make it happen this weekend. Like I don't even know what I'm eating tonight. Like you're trying to plan something like this weekend, yeah. So, but I'm always down. I'll finally be like, all right, cool. Then we'll just go find some amazing spots to eat at. So.
Katy, the last run in Katy was lit because like the place that we stayed in, like mad food. Like there was so much food around the hotel that I had to sacrifice what I wanted to eat because we were only there for a day.
Damn. Y'all take it over to go place?
So we have.
To go place.
You don't like leftovers or what?
Well, if you're in a hotel situation, probably not.
They have to go place.
I mean, they have to go plates, but like if you're gonna travel 2-3 hours with food, you probably don't want it to go plate.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I try to find hotels with refrigerators so we can eat that morning before the fucking shit's 11, 12, depending on where you are. But I think one place that stuck out was, I think it was New Orleans. I think that's the name of the restaurant, right? Was it just New Orleans?
I think so.
Really good. It was like some really good like Cajun food. And when you go to a restaurant, right, when I see just mad black people, and not only just young black people, older black people in a place, I know that food's good for sure. And the whole restaurant was just filled of like older black people. So I think it was called New Orleans. And there was a Hawaiian place that was next door, really wanted to fuck with, but just didn't get the opportunity to.
He wanted both that night.
I want both.
He's like, I want to eat.
I'm gonna order both.
And Hawaiian.
What time was y'all go? Like maybe I could have made it, depending on the time.
What did we eat that morning? There was something.
We went to Shaba.
Okay, so there was we got to Katy about like 2:00 or something, 2:30.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And we went to a hot pot place. Hot pot is lit as fuck. Like cooking your own meats, doing all that kind of like stuff. So we did that in the morning, and then at night we did the New Orleans place. But it's already a lot of food. Like probably spent $100+ just on food that day. So it can't go everywhere, but I like the New Orleans place. It's like a rousing. Huh?
What's the next day?
I don't fucking know.
Wait,
That's all I'm saying.
what's the next day? We got there in the afternoon and we had that the next day, like for lunch.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. What she said, I don't know. But I like the New Orleans place in Katy. There is a Korean barbecue place in Houston called Korean House. Really good.
Okay.
Super good. Have y'all had Korean barbecue before?
I have not, but I keep seeing these damn. It's raining outside. Sorry, I heard.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think that's thunder. It's supposed to like hail and stuff in Khalid. It's coming this way. But
Well, you guys have a haven. If you guys need to chill for a little bit, cool.
I think I saw a place over here in Austin. It was like Korean barbecue.
Yeah, there
Or
is
it
a place.
billboard?
There's a place called Charm. It's like right outside of, right into Pflugerville. It's Korean barbecue, so you cook your meat or whatever, but like it's already seasoned. That's why we fuck with like spicy pork belly and things like that. But you guys haven't tried Korean barbecue?
No.
You have to. It will change your life.
Maybe Calvin should take us on your adventures. Actually,
Come.
I can't be spontaneous.
No,
like
come on.
Come.
She said we can't be spontaneous.
For now,
Right,
it's
you
so
gotta be
like.
ready. Like we're going out this weekend. You gotta be ready for his call like that.
I know, like.
You have to be ready.
My
all
life is
time.
so busy right now. I'll be working and just schooling.
I don't plan anything. Like, I literally will wake up, I'll roll over in bed with my phone, and I'll just search restaurants, and then read reviews, and then choose one. and go.
See, I like to do that, but
That's where I would want to get in life.
Tank's like her. He like, but we didn't plan that. Kevisha.
That's
I'm
me.
like, let's just
I have
go.
literally woken up. He's like, get up, we're going. And I'm like, can I get the crust out of my eye?
No, it's game time. I read on Google, this is the best time to go. It's not busy. Let's go.
I don't know how to time.
We literally just traveled across like Austin to go to a random food truck that's like listed on someone's property. And I had been I've been DMing or talking to that person for a while. We had like one of those, what's the name of it?
Ooh.
Not the name of the restaurant. What's the B word?
It was like burrito pizza. Like the burrito tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was like the shape of the pizza.
Yeah.
And it was huge. And it was delicious.
Yeah, I went to go grab that middle of the day.
How can you stay fit with him?
I can't. That's the problem.
Like, he is the problem.
I can't.
Can you find like healthier options, like more like plant
Beers
based?
is
I
so
eat like
unhealthy.
once or twice a day because it's like I gotta measure out. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
You gotta try food. I think that like my personal like, opinion on like life and food is just like you gotta try everything once.
I
Go.
can't even eat.
Just no.
Yeah.
I can't even eat that much.
Take your headphones off.
I didn't know if we were gonna like stop it.
No, we don't stop shit here.
Oh.
Just edit it out.
Just edit it out.
We're not editing it out.
Yes, edit me out. Step
Nope.
over
Just
there.
step. No, step.
I was twerking for a second.
Yeah, step. One more step. There you go. All right, cool. Foot down. Boom. Keep going. Keep going.
I
Keep
just
going.
can't eat a lot. Like, I can only eat so much and then I'm full.
Well, like my thing when it comes to food is like I will try multiple things in a restaurant before I judge it. So if it's a situation where I can take some things to go, I'll do that, right? But ultimately, at the end of the day, like a lot of people waste food they take home anyways.
Yeah, I don't like leftovers.
It's kind of like that. It's like the idea of like people will be like, I did all this grocery shopping and all I did was order food.
Yeah.
It's the same idea.
I just have a thing about leftovers I don't like to eat. Like, I'll eat spaghetti leftover because I love spaghetti. I don't know why.
Spaghetti tastes better scientifically the next day if you have it in the sauce.
You're right. Because it's just, I'll eat spaghetti leftover, but it's just some stuff I don't want to eat leftover. Like,
No,
I'm not eating that.
Absolutely, because I think that where we were in Oklahoma City, and Plano, Richardson area, and we went to the seafood place. I think Amaya's, and I had like fried tilapia, fried oysters, fried whatever, and the next day it was, of course, it was there.
Like, and seafood's nasty. Like, leftover seafood is just disgusting. Like, Tank will bring home some crab legs. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you gonna eat that later? Yeah. I'm like, that is nasty.
Crab legs is different from just traditional like seafood, only because the meat is already encased. So if you don't have the meat out, so if you have the meat out of the crab leg and then you warm it up again, you should be fine.
I really great to hear. Some designs and everything.
I don't like seafood warmed up.
One step. There you go. One more.
Okay, first
Step over.
Right leg, left leg. What Drake say?
right leg.
Right foot up. Left leg slide.
And slide. I don't know what he said. It's thrown down. We came over to this 50th podcast in the storm.
Y'all can chill. We can relax before you guys have to make a journey
Yeah,
to make
My
sure.
mom just
I'm
called me
already
too.
too.
I'm gonna tell her I was asleep.
I'm
You
done.
told her you were asleep? How you tell her you sleep?
I'm gonna tell her I was asleep.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you told her you were
My mom
asleep.
is the person edit this out, but she's the person that will call you on Facebook Messenger, and then call you on your phone.
Oh, that don't work for me. Like I ignore
Like,
every
she's-
video call that exists. Cause you don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so when KK first got the iPhone, right?
Not the iPhone.
Her thing
Also
was
entitled.
she always
Android
FaceTime people all the time. When she first got her iPhone, she would FaceTime people all the time. Be like, why is KK FaceTiming me?
Like, why are you not answering your phone? Like, it's an option. Now you're ignoring me and I feel some type of way.
And then don't let me and Hannah be together. If I don't answer my phone and Hannah answers her phone, she'll be like, where's Kevisha? She's like, oh, why did she answer my call?
See how those two light skins gang up on us?
That was her thing. FaceTime was her thing. Now she doesn't do it.
No,
But
I want to see your face.
when she first had it, that was her thing. FaceTiming.
It was just like the coolest thing ever. Because on Samsungs, you have to like download something else just to video
On
call.
Samsungs. Excuse you?
And now my nephew, that's the same. Like,
Androids?
he never regular
Samsung,
calls me.
Androids. Wait, is that not the same? It's not the same.
Samsung.
Samsung is a brand.
Correct. As are iPhones.
Android, that's a. Samsungs and Androids, you have to download something else to video call.
Oh yeah?
You know that.
Are you
have
sure?
Samsung.
But are you sure?
What do you have that you don't have to download?
Why is it a problem to download things?
Because it takes up space.
Yep.
If it's already on the phone, it don't take up space.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounds like 64 gig problems. Mine's just 256.
iPhones have more than 64.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, me too. Like triple that. Shout out to Sandroids. Sandroids.
Androids. Now he's making up names to make themselves relevant.
Look.
Back to
Actually,
fucking-
no. Like, I'm gonna get a little. I just came across a little or whatever. I don't know, Android Samsung, but it was a what was it called? It was like, so this phone, like it opens up like.
Oh, it's like
tablet.
Oh, like better than iPhones. Yeah, for sure. Like this here on the Samsung side.
Yeah, cool.
It's like
Y'all
a flip
just got
phone,
that,
but you
y'all
can
never
open
had
it
that.
into a
I mean,
smartphone.
we've had it for a while. If you pay attention to our phones, you know.
Don't.
I used to have a Samsung, baby. Don't do me like that. Because,
This is not 2013.
It doesn't matter. I used to have one. I used to be part of the game.
Don't get that phone.
It's not an S4.
I just wanted.
We're 22
What was it
now.
called? No, I used to have.
It's like a razor, but it opens up into a smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
It's that-
lockdown at
that
Brown
phone
Rock High School.
I already know somebody who has it. And
Interesting.
Back to food. Back to fucking food. So, when you do travel, or when you guys travel, where do you guys go to eat? You eat at the same places that you know from places that you're used to?
I like soul food sometimes, but I don't really like I don't like brisket
Do you, girl? Bye.
because
Only place I go that is at the same place everywhere
Brisket
is
is so good.
Waffle House in Houston because I need some danger in my life. Like every time I go to a Houston Waffle House, I need to know like this could happen at any point while I'm grabbing my waffles.
Speaking of Waffle House, I need to like IM or DM Mooney Long because she said there's no Waffle House in Texas, and I felt some type of way.
Waffle House is Waffle House, but like this one up the street is not enough danger for me.
oh, so he's like there could be a drive-by while I'm getting these waffles.
I need a drive-by and I need every employee
Or-
in the whole store to be arguing with each
We
other.
could get robbed at any moment
He's so
while I'm in here. I'm done.
I just need I don't need the robbery. I don't need none of that. I just need the employees to not be on the same page. I need them to argue over my eggs.
Or like when the customer
Over
goes
your
off
eggs?
and
Yeah,
she
I
like
need them to place my
she like
eggs.
throws the food at the freaking cook. Like
Yeah, I need them to be on some beef. I need
like
them
some
to
drama.
be like
I
divorced
need
or
some
something.
drama going
I
on.
don't know.
You know,
Like how you need drama? I need it in real
in a
life.
long time because they're a little dirty.
like I worked at BPL, right? I worked on Slaughter and it was like calm. But we went to the airport one, Hood, right? So I'm just like, I like working here because it's busy and time goes by fast and people, like one guy got mad because he didn't pass his vitals. So he
Jesus.
started to pull the TVs off the wall in the waiting room, like in the front lobby. Like he's trying to pull the TVs down off the wall So there's a security guard there because it gets wild. Somebody's arguing with his girl. They're like across from each other, donating, arguing, just going ham. And I'm like, I like this here. Like, I have entertainment and the work day goes by fast.
It was in Houston, and it was late night, and we were like, let's do Waffle House because it's always dangerous at 11 o'clock at night. Like, why not go? And the second we walk in, like, you have like every type of black person available there. Like, everyone's there. Everything's a little dirty, right? But then old boy cooking the eggs got in a fight with the old girl cooking the pancakes. It was fantastic.
He's like, this is what I came here for.
This is exactly what I came for. It's a show.
Black on black crime.
I'm dead. I was like, you know what? I'm going to Waffle House because at this time of night,
I need a little danger in my
danger's
my
gonna
eggs.
happen.
I need a little danger in my eggs.
Because that would taste better.
It tastes way better.
You're
Safe
right.
eggs are so much bland. Like, danger eggs are way more seasoned.
I believe it.
I cannot with him.
And it's real life because that's exactly what I said. In the moment.
Were those eggs amazing?
Fantastic. Best breakfast I've
You
ever
know,
had.
I'm so happy. Like, I'm literally like going back, and that was almost like a year ago. Like, he walked out. It was around this time last year.
Yeah.
He was so happy. He was like, that was great.
That was a fantastic
He was
experience.
like,
Customer
yes,
service
the
sucked, but it
best
was
night.
great.
There was a bucket on one table because the roof was leaking. There was dirty tables everywhere. And he was just
That's how you know the food gonna be good for me.
Their register wasn't working. She had to write down like our receipt. Like, it was
I was excited. That was
He
one of the
was so
best
happy.
experiences I've ever had in my life.
so happy.
She's looking like, he's like, that was the best night ever. Best night.
Still, to this day, loves it. I was like,
I don't want to go to Waffle House without that.
but I
It's
will
like-
only go to Waffle House outside of Austin. Like, I won't eat at one here because it's not the same. I really want to only eat there.
The one off of 71, that ain't ratchet enough for you?
I've never been to that one.
You should go.
I should go?
The one right there by the airport.
Okay. I should go.
Sometimes it goes down. Sometimes.
No, but they take it too far here. Like, that might end up
Oh,
that.
now they take it too far.
Like,
I'm done.
I want to be right here. I want to be right here. Like, just before the gun's pulled out, like, I want to be right here.
Like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I just want to
Like
see it.
eating Waffle House. No.
I'm sick of it.
I want to be just right
Right
here.
before y'all get violent.
Yeah, just before. Let me know.
Hands on.
And you can tell when they're about to get violent because when Shorty said, "I don't even care about this job," that's when you want to walk out.
I don't even care about this job. It's time to go. It's
That's when you
time to
exit.
go.
Check, please. Don't even pay for your food, just to leave.
That's when you exit. When she say they don't care about this job, then you be like, "All right, cool. It's time to go."
Like my sister works at Whataburger. This guy got mad, right? He started knocking over stuff. He walks at the door. He's like, "Eat my dick," and he walks out.
Jesus Christ.
And the manager was like, everybody in the lobby saw, and then she was just like, "I'm so embarrassed." She told my sister, "I'm so embarrassed to go out there right now."
That's safety. When it comes to us, nigga, the second you say, "I don't care about this job," it's over.
Like that, it's I've definitely said that a few times.
He was done. And you was willing to do whatever you needed to get the fuck out.
Exactly.
I didn't care no more.
It's like I really want to say some stuff,
This is your
but I'm saying it right now.
So,
Because once I say I don't care, I'm letting everything loose.
yeah.
Everybody getting cussed out. I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to tell you before, but now I'm not gonna be here, so it doesn't matter if you fire me or not, because I quit.
Yeah.
What experiences have you had in Houston? Like, so a lot of us go to Houston. Like, we've all been to Houston, but why are we going to Houston?
The last time I've been like to, I was in high school and we had like a step show. Right?
Last time you been to Houston?
Like to like do any like cause
Even as an adult?
actually,
I don't go to Houston like that.
yeah, I don't
Houston
think I've
high
been
school.
to Houston as an adult and like partied or did any. Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. I mean like no. I went
She
to
said,
go
you know,
see I went to go see
went.
somebody and, you know, whatever. I don't count that. You see, I forgot.
So,
but yeah, like the last time, like really in high school, when we had the step shows and stuff. Like when we went down there and had a step show, we decided to go out. We were in high school. We had no business being out. But we went out and they were like, start shooting. I was like, oh no, take me back to Austin. I'm not even from Austin. Take me back to Austin.
Yikes.
Because it's not as dangerous. Now it is, but back then.
I mean, Houston's always been dangerous. I think the funniest like take out of that whole trip to Katy, because I decided to book a hotel in Katy and not do Houston. The receptionist was like, yo, I moved here from, where'd she move here from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. And she was like, I heard Houston is dangerous. It's crazy. And I was like, this is exactly why we booked this hotel in Katy. Because we don't want to deal with it.
And then, you know, where I come from, like, when I first got down here, just me and Houston's people don't get along like that. Like,
Houston's people?
Yeah, like, Dallas area, Fort Worth, Arlington, like, our mentality and our, like...
It's different.
I had to change for Austin. Like, people don't understand that. Like, the person you meet now is a totally different person than when I first
well,
moved
she
down
did them
here.
eyebrows crazy. She said...
Like... Y'all just gotta know, y'all got the best version of me, and I've grown. But don't get it twisted.
oh gosh, KK was.
I sound like my family call me white and all that now, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna throw down. Like,
She was that friend when you're just like, okay, like
let's just go. I'm
you
like, no,
meet,
fuck that bitch.
you like introduce. You're bringing another friend. You're like, okay, like just mind KK because she's not nice. Like she's
I was
probably,
not friendly.
She's probably not even gonna like you, but. Okay, look.
I'm
like, she's the friend that you worry about other people meeting because you're just like, I don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah, I was crazy. Like, I had no filter.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't have a kid, for one. And two, I was young. And, like, I was still kind of like just coming out here was like a culture shock.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I posted that. Have you been to the Waffle Love place yet?
No.
What is it called?
Waffle Love.
Here in Austin?
It's in Round Rock.
What?
You said that same thing.
You know what we were just talking about?
Yeah, you said what? You said what? I live in Round Rock. I've never seen this.
But at the same time, I haven't explored Round Rock. I lived in Round Rock for a year.
I saw your post.
Explored Round Rock.
I was like, I want to go there. I said, I know Calvin been there, so I know they have to have good food because
people
he's
will
not
love to
gonna eat.
kill me when it comes to food.
I'm just like,
Because we know you gonna find the places.
we expect you to go to good places because you cook.
And they don't give me the same respect when I find places. Like if I post something, like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't like this." I'm like, "Okay, well, go fuck what you like. You probably eat chicken tenders your whole life. I don't give a fuck.
Like I posted it because I liked it.
I don't care."
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Round Rock is weird with food though.
I heard they got a little. They had like little fairs and shit, like carnivals or whatever.
Mad cities have fairs.
Not Round Rock have a carnival.
The
only carnival I knew of in Austin, Texas, was the one right there off of Ben White.
Yeah.
71, where they will put the damn carnival right there every year. That's the only carnival I knew of out here in Austin. When I moved to Austin, I lived in South Austin, so I know a lot of like.
I've never lived in South Austin. I've always just traveled.
I know the back roads.
But I've always lived in North and then Pflugerville, Round Rock. I lived in Round Rock for a while. So Round Rock really sucks food wise.
See, that's probably why I don't know. Like
that's why you moving sucks because like you're supposed to be a neighbor. I was gonna be at your place all the
no
time.
one knows I was moving, but thank you, Calvin.
Maybe you're not moving. I don't know. Are you moving somewhere else in Round Rock? I don't know. But yeah, I've been told you. I've been told you like I'm gonna be your neighbor and I'm pulling up every fucking day. Every day.
Like I want to see his ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Damn,
playing. I'm just like, I really just be chilling. Like I tell people all the time. Like if I fuck with you, you can like just be like, hey, where you at? I'm at the house. All right, I'm coming.
I was always gonna do that. The guy was gonna pull up.
And Jay gonna be in the living room singing, doing some little flip things.
Yeah, like I'm doing like I'm not one of those people who's like, you need
Jay
to
shot me with a
call
gun.
before you come over. Like,
He literally shot me with a gun. He's boop, and then went back in his room. I was like, all right, I'm solidified. I'm solidified.
Because he's the man of the house. So
I went out there. I did my thing. I shot him. I'm going back in my room to chill.
He didn't speak. He just walked in.
And then he'll ask me later on, like, my son remembers everybody. Yeah, it's bad. That's why I can't have too many people over. Because he'd be like, is that your boyfriend? No, son. It's just a boy, a man that's mommy's friend. It's not one. It's 2 words.
So I was on Facebook. I was on Instagram looking at pictures, right? And my niece comes. She goes, "There's a picture of a guy." She's like, "Is that your hot summer?"
Oh no!
I was like,
Oh no!
"No."
Speaking of,
And it's not even hot. She's like 6, and she's like me. My sister had a miniature me, but she's like 10 times more savage than I ever was at her age. Like, she's been here before.
Yeah, these new generations. I was like walking back from the pool, and it was some little girls sitting at that little bench, and they were like, I see them all the time when I take.
You said a little bit.
Bench.
Okay, I was like, oh god.
The bench.
Shit, little bitch.
They were sitting at the little bench. Not bitches. Did not call y'all kids bitches. Gosh, Gavin, fight. But no, I was like walking back, and I've seen them outside before when I take my son, but I don't speak to these kids like that. They're bad. But they were like, I was like, hey, how are y'all? They was like, hey, how you doing? And then they go, I'm walking by, and they go, well, I hope you have a hot girl summer.
Oh, that's a compliment?
And I looked back, I was on my phone, I was like, I will try. I have work in school. I was just like, what?
Like, who says that?
Like, I hope you have a hot girl summer. Where's your mom?
Having a hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer. That's what apparently I was just like, okay. I don't even know how to respond to other people's kids like that. Like, yeah, girl, but they're popping on the headstand. Like, what? They're like 12. Telling me to have a hot girl summer. What do y'all know? What? Megan, what are we teaching these?
That's the standard for enjoying your summer. Hot girl summer.
Apparently. I was like, whoa. And they just looked at me when I said school. They were like, bitch, we're out of school. What are you talking about? You're an adult. You don't go to school.
What is that?
Come get your facials with your parents' permission.
Oh, gosh.
Lord have mercy.
You have to be 14. I think it's about 14. 14.
See what the world has come to. Hot girl summers.
Listen, we were just as bad. Like,
I don't know if we were this bad.
We were this bad. We were this bad.
We're undercover.
We
are more like out and
making
about.
songs about sneaky links.
There's no way in hell I'd meet you not having social media.
You're right.
At 15.
Did we have? Oh, we had
MySpace.
Bro, MySpace.
But we didn't really have like phone. Did we have phones? I don't remember. We had some.
We had access to individuals that didn't exist in our household or our like brand ideal. So like I think MySpace should have stopped at that.
Because I don't remember how.
But MySpace was
where
like
it came about.
You could go fix your page and make a little layout.
I think MySpace should have just stayed where it was. Now there's ads. Now there is people that like I can see someone in Colombia right fucking now. I can also see someone in Costa Rica touching fucking turtles right now.
Exactly, because that's gonna be me.
I can see someone doing exactly what I want to do right now.
I haven't even been back on MySpace.
We did an episode like a while ago when we all logged into our own MySpaces.
I don't even remember it.
Your boy was nasty. Your boy was.
I wonder if I can find it.
Your boy was weird.
If I can forgot password.
All that shit still exists. Like it didn't go anywhere. It didn't delete. Like,
I probably got like an old high school ex on there and singing a sad song because I was brokenhearted. Forget all y'all Austin people. Niggas, like y'all trash and then y'all want to be in my face. Get out of here.
All that shit still exists, and I think that like even at that point in time, we were like, "Oh, it's just what it is."
Yeah.
Like we never thought like we would be able to see what we did at 16, at 30, whatever. These kids now have
we've been on
HD
Facebook
version.
for a long time. Now
They have
that I think about it.
the HD version of exactly what they did. Clear as hell, mindset clear as hell. We were just doing shit to do it.
I don't even know what MySpace looks like anymore.
You be on MySpace for like hours, even like fixing your little page, like.
Yeah, listen, getting from school.
We had like the
and
little
then
codes.
going to see you have like 5 messages and that shit. Oh, lit as fuck.
Oh my god,
Who is this?
Maybe
and it'd be a whole pedophile.
We had the dial. Oh my god, the dial computers were like whatever. Like oh my god, we came up.
And I think that's what's really scary about like our generations, because we got the mix. We're the only generation that got the bullshit and the bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of kids now are only dealing with this bullshit, and a lot of generations above us are only dealing with our bullshit. We got the opportunity to experience both, because we was all like
we're in the middle.
12, 13 years old when the shit actually popped up. We already have like our own mindsets prior to that, so yeah, it's weird.
That was the good days. Oh, I remember I had this scar on my little whatever this is from
calf.
Is that no? It's like right here. Ankle, like the back of the ankle. But I remember being on Facebook and one of my old friends. We're not friends. I mean, like we're acquaintances now. But
are you really acquaintances?
I mean, we talk over Facebook. That's an acquaintance. I don't even know if we talk. I just like her shit, but and she likes mine. But anyways, one of my exes, like he like. I remember being on like making a Facebook at the time, like it was like brand new,
super simple,
and that like, that man was. Should I say this on here? Because I might get in trouble later on.
Nope, don't say it. I'll use it as a clip if you do.
Well, I'm gonna say it just so y'all know the story. Just edit it. But anyways, like he like nigga was crazy. You know Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like my little first little boyfriend out here. But he fucking like threw a knife at me. I was psychopath. Threw a knife at me and it like that shit's still here and I still think of that shit.
Yikes.
Oh, I didn't know.
The memories that leave our bodies stay on our bodies. Like
Yikes.
this was from his ass and I could not. I had to lie to my mom like what happened. I lied for this. She'll lock your ass.
Lied.
You were already in the system,
now.
so it doesn't matter. He got a whole baby now and like I don't know.
Like a life, like because
I had seen him on 6th Street.
You
and
can
I was
grow
like,
outside of our. That's what we don't get the opportunity to have, is like a life outside of our mistakes.
Yeah.
As a youth, like a super youth. Of course, the youths out here on
like that's a memory I have.
at 16 getting like railed by like threesomes, because that exists. Like I know.
That man was crazy. Like he pulled a gun out on me. And like held it.
And you still went outside?
Yeah. Like, I was young and dumb. Like I didn't.
You was advanced. I definitely had a gun pulled on me, and I was like, "Yo, whatever."
It was like being like trying to be like funny, but I was just like, "Nigga, I got brothers. Like this shit don't scare me."
Oh no.
But at the same time, if you're gonna like, it wasn't like aggressive, like I'm about to shoot you. It's just like, look what I got.
I've had guns pulled on me, like I'm gonna shoot you, and I was like, I'm whatever. What I deal with right now is cool.
Like it was so hard.
I'm about whatever.
About that life, nigga.
Fuck you. Fuck you brushing me in the street. It's whatever.
Yeah, it was.
It's whatever.
It's never whatever.
It's never whatever. I wanna die.
Help me.
Help me. I don't know how to navigate this situation. Like, it's always that. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta be tough. You wanna be like, yo, whatever. Now, like, you short. Oh, cool. Bang, bang. Oh.
Twitter. Yeah, it was. I went for those little thuggish boys, and I just had no guidance, like for men, for boys.
See, I like the image, but I'm like, I don't want to be in no danger. Like, I don't want to be at a party and they're like, oh, let's go because we gotta go.
It's time to ride.
Shooting. And I'm like, or you about to go? I don't want to hit licks with you. I didn't even know what a lick was until I dated some guys. Like, I'm about to hit a lick. What is that?
A lick is a $40 investment.
Yeah, now I know what it is. I'm just like, what are you talking
Either
about?
that or you're like
I'm about to
about
get
to go sell.
$40. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me?
Or you about to sell something.
Like, I'm just like, what? You know what? I'm not a ride or die. Like, I'm not gonna die.
That whole concept is wild to me. Like, you're just supposed to like meet a guy and ride or die. Like,
Right, like, I don't
there's no
know.
third option.
Would you do
Yeah.
this for me?
You
Like,
can't just ride and live. Like,
If you go to jail, I'm gonna live my life because obviously you knew exactly what you were doing to get into jail. So
Exactly.
obviously that's what you chose. So don't think I'm gonna be sitting here waiting for you because I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you because you're in jail. No.
and I did that,
Make
and I
the
would never do it again.
Please
like,
don't.
You're on your own. Like at this
please
point. Don't even write me because those stamps cost to send it.
Oh shit.
Like I done spent so much money. Like boy,
She really did.
like no sir.
I've had a
no
conversation
ma'am,
with you.
no
I was
ham,
just
no
like,
turkey.
what are you doing? Like, you held someone down.
And look, we're single.
We told her just like don't. You cannot tell Kate.
But it was like you can tell me anything. I was gonna do what I want to do regardless.
So you gonna hold them down?
But I heard y'all, but I just didn't give a damn. Like
She's like, no, I'm doing
who,
what?
like, but
I
it's,
don't know.
and then at the same time, I was like doing me. Like so, at the same time, it's like, haha, nigga, you're locked up, and I'm still out here being free, doing what I'm doing,
And then he locked you up right after you got out.
and that's fine. I love my baby,
You're right.
and my baby gonna fuck him up. So
What?
Exactly.
Are you training your child to fight your?
no, I don't have to.
We just
I don't have to.
know that when the time comes, I
don't
just
have
be
to.
like,
It's on site.
He's
Gang,
done
gang.
that to himself.
It's on site.
yeah.
I won't have to train him to do anything like
Your son.
that kind
That's
of
it.
like how he shot you when you he
That
was
was practice. That was practice. It's just a real thing. When he gets older, that's who he's preparing it for.
yeah no.
Bang, bang.
I would help my son fight.
2-on-1.
I would. Just call me. We can have bodies.
Then nobody care about me, so fuck y'all.
If you ever had Kevisha, Jason did something, we got to get rid of the evidence. I got you. Just call me.
Say allegedly,
Allegedly.
please.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who's Jason?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who's that?
Jay.
Who's Jay?
Jay.
Who's Jay? Who knows what Jay is?
Nobody knows. There's a whole lot of people named Jay.
There is. And what kid? Just kidding. But yeah, yeah. No, I don't have some choices out here in Austin because I didn't date until I got to Austin. Like I was not worried about, except for this fine ass dude from middle school. I have conversations with him now. He is so fine.
I don't know who she's talking about.
That man is still fine to this day. Like, but anyways, but yeah, since I've been in Austin, like, I went to the bad boys, like East Side, South Side, hood boys, like.
East side is way gentrified now.
Like, yeah, it is. I drive through.
I used to go I used to go to
the.
the east side knowing that there was gonna be something that could happen. Now I go there and if something happens, I call the police.
They're there. Let's get out of here.
I called the police. I'm like, yo, excuse me. I'm on East 3rd, and someone brushed my shoulders. Then it was like, someone brushed your shoulders. You gotta call the homies. You got something
call
called.
the
Hey,
Back in the day.
yeah, yo, shorty, she hit gas station. We're there.
We're there now. The popo.
Now it's like I'm calling the police. Same
I
street
be
scenarios.
thinking, I be like, how are y'all so like afraid of a certain culture, of our culture?
And be
then what
walking
y'all
your dog in my front
You
yard.
be walking your dog, but you're supposed to be scared at the same time. Like I'm confused. Like,
Hey Jerome,
Like-
excuse me. Hey, y'all scared?
you think because you building your big ass house over here, you think nobody's gonna want to break into it? Like they don't know any better.
Did y'all watch that series? What's that series called? The Austin series that was
There's two of them.
the first one. Whatever it was like living. I don't even know what it was.
I did watch that with the kids that came from different
places and lived here,
Yeah,
and they
were
lived in East Austin. I was like, I know an East Austin house when I see it. I told I was like,
that's
that's
newer
on the
build.
east side.
Yeah.
Wait.
Some of them are still here. 20 somethings.
Oh, what was it
I think
called?
that's what it's called.
Find
20
it.
somethings.
What's it called?
I thought it was called 20 something.
20 somethings.
Are you talking about that show where some people were dating and they dated other
No,
people?
that's the newer one.
Ultimatum. That's the new
Ultimatum
one.
is the new
That's the
one,
new one.
but
There was
20s
another situation when they set like I think
It was
like
like 20 something because they were supposed to be in their
8 people.
20s.
I
Yeah.
early see that one.
there was like 8 people that they. I think 4 girls, 4 guys that they put in like a house in East Austin. They had the
20
called?
somethings. Yeah.
yeah.
I never seen
I looked at that and I was like, they are glorifying this city.
Yes,
And this
I'm
is
like,
why
it's
this
all
city is
the-
going to be so much bigger based off this shit.
And they cut out a whole lot of shit, especially on 6th Street, where they was.
They made 6th Street look like Tuesdays that y'all went to.
That mean they probably shut off the bar and only let a certain amount of people in.
Yeah, wow. Fucking.
I wish I would have known when I was down. Like I would have went down there just to be on the show, just to be like grab somebody.
They didn't want you. They didn't want us. They definitely didn't want us on
I
the
would
show.
have said I'm from California. I'm from Utah.
What's the capital of California?
San Diego.
Sacramento.
Sacramento. It's a S.
She's like, I knew it wasn't it.
It's an S. I don't know. I don't even know the capital of Texas. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What's the capital of Texas?
San Antonio.
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. Austin. I thought no, back in the day it used to be San Antonio though.
That's not the truth, but
It's not.
it should be Dallas.
Who told me that? Somebody from Austin.
That's what I was telling you. Who told you? Whatever you know.
Austinites, Austin people. 'cause
People
I'm
love
not
tell
from here.
people
so.
love to tell you things, and you'd be like, "Who told you that?"
So it never. San Antonio was never the
Austin's
capital.
always been this.
Like the Alamo and all that was never like
The
the
Alamo
first.
did exist and it didn't
But it
happen.
wasn't.
It
So
was never the capital.
you sure?
Yeah,
Positive.
1000%.
Where'd you get that from?
Facts.
What facts?
You can
Book
ask
facts.
Siri, but she's gonna
Book
be.
facts? Who is book facts? Who made the book?
Books. Who made a book? That's a great fucking. Who made books? Who wrote books?
Who wrote books and we just believe them? Just believe whatever they say because it's in the book, so it's true.
Facts. That's
I
the
can
truth.
write a book and put something in it and it can be true. And it's
That's
not.
the absolute. That's the truth. For these kids out here that read your book
For
and
the
be
next
like, "Kay
generation.
was so simple. All she wanted was seafood and
Pasta
pasta
and alcohol.
and alcohol. That's all she needed."
I ain't gonna say the other thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna say the other thing.
Was it pussy eating? Wasn't that the other thing? Ain't good.
It was.
But I just hear that the
The word pussy.
never like yeah.
You
just
never heard pussy. You never told
Yeah,
someone
I mean
to eat
I
your pussy.
have, but it's just I just never.
It seems like it's just so
I
like.
just like put your
Is pussy like a
Yeah,
vulgar
it's
word?
hard, right?
That's tough.
Yeah, it's just like.
This is made for kids, by the way, YouTube. But
It's like.
word.
It's just so violent. It just sounds so like
aggressive.
nasty.
Pussy?
Yeah.
Who came up with the word pussy?
I don't
from
know.
a cat.
Pussycat?
Oh.
Pussycat
Well,
Dolls?
this is what they call cats. Like that's
They
not
are
the
called
term for
that.
cat.
Pussycat Dolls is a band, right?
No, but cats are called pussies.
Yeah. But
The
why?
term
Pussies are way more aggressive than dogs, though.
Cause purr. Purr.
purr.
Wow.
Bro. Somebody said they didn't like cats because they were sneaky, but I'm just like,
I don't
it
like
pussy
cats because
sneaky?
one of them jumped on my head when I was asleep.
okay.
I'm allergic to cats.
And I don't care for animals like that.
I like cats.
Sorry.
I like calling.
I'm allergic to cats.
I'm not an animal person.
She's really not.
Like I'll be like, oh, your dog's cute. I'm like,
People in the room.
like in my job, they'd be like, oh, look at the doggy, and they show me like, oh, look at the doggy. I'm just like, oh yeah. They're not giving a damn about
Literally,
the
she's
damn
just
dog.
like, I don't care.
Who gives a damn? That dog don't care about me. I don't know it. It don't know me. I don't.
I saw a video with like some dogs with like white people love to post dogs with like babies.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Like why is your whole dog is licking the chops? He's licking your baby's chops. He's licking your baby's head.
I love my dog, but if I had a baby, I don't want my dog licking my baby.
Your dog is not supposed to be that close to your baby as a newborn. That dog has carrying so many things on it.
Not even that. Like they be putting puppies with babies. Like that's so cute. They're learning together. I'm like,
dogs are dirty. Like you should not be having. Like they tell you that at the hospital, but people do it anyway. Yeah,
like no pets with babies.
Yeah,
and
like you're not supposed to sleep with your kids. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to, and pets is one of them too, because it's like
cats
your baby is new to environment, so it's like your dog has rolled around on the floor outside and all kind of shit that's outside. So that dog is bringing everything inside.
And it sounds logical.
And then the dog licks his butt and licks everything. The floor. It eats other animals. Like it's not very sanitary. But hey, that's their thing.
That's the likes.
Cats can suffocate your baby, especially newborns, because they have like milk on their
breast. Cats don't like us.
And they can like. I had cats and they're perfect.
I'm not a cat person.
I'm literally allergic to cats. If you put me in a room with a cat, I will literally sneeze myself to death. Like it's like the cat. I can feel the cat hairs like in my nostrils, and I start to bleed, and it's crazy.
Cats are like they're like.
You have cats, right?
She has a
Tank was a cat lover. The cats are like, I don't need you, but I'm just here because I know you want me to be here. But I don't need you to survive. Dogs are like, I need you. Like, you're my everything. Cat's like, I don't really need you, but I'm going to be here because I know you want me here. Like, I'll come to you when I want you to pet me, but don't think that we're going to be best friends because we're not. That's how cats are. That's how I feel.
Like any animal. I'm not like. I don't know.
Okay,
like, my mom grew up with the farms and stuff. Like I couldn't do it. Hell no.
And I like little dogs because I'm just like. My dog Roscoe was everything.
Roscoe, R.I.P. Roscoe. I liked Roscoe.
He was a real nice name.
He was a little weenie dog. I had a dog as a kid though. Her name was Patches.
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 Okay.
Yeah, she was a. Was she a pit? I don't know what she was. I forgot.
That should be what the name of this episode is called. Patches. Because we were all over the fucking place.
Yeah, we were all over the place. We definitely were.
But if you guys wanted to call anything you guys personally do, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, social media, this is the time to do it. We have some pictures to take care of. This is episode 50, but y'all let it rip.
Yeah, so y'all, as I'm in school for esthetician, go ahead and follow my page at glambeauty_by K, where I'll be posting my journey of going through esthetician school.
And I'm going to be traveling, so you can follow me at kevisha_Renee and Instagram.
I like my pages. But yeah, shout out to 50th
episode.
50 is crazy. Like, there's just no way that I can imagine that like it would end this way or even exist this way. But there's more to come. There's going to be more guests, of course. Like I'm working on a schedule to record twice a week versus once a week versus the original setup, which is once a month. I'm working on a schedule that may make it work. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll have really special guests here in the future. Really experienced professionals and things like that. Like it's going up from here. But I'd like to thank you ladies for being on. We have some pictures to take, but this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode number 50. Let's clap and let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm also going to be doing a YouTube channel. It's going to be Tank and Visha.
When
I travel, it's going to be a YouTube channel.
Bet. Let's clap. Let's fuck out of here.